In this chop challenge, we're going to use a simple concept. We're just going to play straight strokes for 32 counts on each hand. Starting off with the right hand for 32 counts. Once those 32 counts are done, then you're going to go to your left hand for 32 counts. If you want to use match grip, you can use match grip. If you want to use traditional grip, you can use traditional grip. In this video, I'm going to use traditional grip, as you can see in this example. And speaking of this example, I am using the finger control technique. For traditional grip, I am using my thumb as a primary source for my strokes. And then as far as my right hand, I am in French grip when I am using the finger control technique, pretty much. Now, a lot of people don't like to use the finger control technique or claim that they don't use the finger control technique to play faster, but in reality, they don't know what the fuck they're really talking about. They really think they're just using nothing but wrists to push through it. When in reality, if you try to use nothing but wrists, you know what you're going to do to your wrist? You're going to turn them shits into straight dust. But no, nobody wants to believe me. Go ahead, use your wrist. Use all the wrist that you want to use. And then when you know, a year, 2, 3 years later, maybe even 5 years later, you come back to this video and you can tell me, sdjmalik, you was absolutely correct, because my wrists are always on fire when I try to drum now. And I can't even pick up my sticks anymore because they burn, they hurt, and I can't stand the pain anymore. I screwed up. You was correct. I shouldn't have called you an asshole or an idiot for saying that you should use your fingers rather than using your wrists. But you know, that it is what it is. If you guys want to use more wrists to try to get through this exercise, then go for it. I'm going to continue to use the finger control technique for the rest of my career, and I'm going to preach it to those who actually want to listen to me. And I'm going to teach it to those who actually want to learn how to use it and be able to drum for 28 years like me, or longer than 28 years. But to the rest of you guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, or whatever the case is, whatever time of the day it is around the world. For this chop challenge, we're doing a simple triple stroke exercise. So you'll do your right hand for 32 counts, and then you'll do both hands for 32 counts. Then you'll go into your left hand for 32 counts, and then you'll follow it all up with both hands, once again going for 32 counts. And then that'll be the end of the exercise. The technique I recommend using to get through this exercise is the finger control technique. But of course, you can use whatever technique you want. If you want to use your wrists and destroy them things and turn them into dust, go for it. If you want to try to use your toes, if you want to try to use some weird traditional grip techniques or some weird finger techniques that your drum instructor told you that you need to practice in order to become a better drummer, wasting your time and money, then go for it. Use those techniques and try to play through this, because not only is this a long endurance exercise, we're also going to do this multiple times through, so I hope you're ready for it. And for all my beginner drummers trying to do this exercise, well, I gotta apologize to you, because you know, these drum gurus just lie to you. They lie to you and make these clickbait videos telling you that you're gonna get 200 beats, 300, 400 beat per minute in 30 days. 30 days, huh? 60 days, 90 days. Well, I'm here to give you the news. Even at 30 days, you're not going to jump up 200-300 beats per minute out of nowhere. Unless you're superhuman or some shit like that, you can just forget about it, because you're gonna need the time to build your muscles up and your muscle memory up with these techniques, if you're doing it right. If you're using the proper techniques, I should say. But if you're trying to use these weird techniques and shit, then good luck. If it's not targeting your muscles and it's making your wrist burn, then it's a 100% chance that the technique isn't really that effective for you, especially for this exercise. And not only that, when it comes to drum techniques, it's not a one technique fits all when you're playing. Now, I mentioned earlier in this video, it is recommended that you try to get through this exercise with the finger control technique, even though we're doing triple strokes. But these triple strokes is not technically a triple stroke roll per se. This is just a way to isolate your hands to help build up your muscle strength, isolating each hand. But I get it. It sounds great when you can hear that you can get hella faster in 30 days or 15 days, or you do a 10-day challenge, and you're just automatically, magically just gonna blow up your chops and just become the fastest drummer ever, or heck, even a decent speed drummer. I'm here to tell you that it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. You need to hear the truth, and I don't give a fuck if it pisses you off or not. Whenever I tell you what you need to do and what you shouldn't do, y'all get mad, and then you drag me in the comment section telling me that my techniques suck. It's flawed. It's not good enough. My traditional grip is garbage. My finger control sucks. All of these type of comments I get almost every single day, telling me that I need to use more wrists and just groove, baby, groove. Well, I'm here to tell you, I don't want to groove, baby, groove. I want to make sure that I have some safe chops, that I can play, and I can play through this, and I can continue to play through this after 28 years of playing. I ain't listening to y'all if you telling me to use more wrists and shit. For this chop challenge, we're going to utilize the single stroke roll and the double stroke roll. So first we're going to play the single stroke roll. We're going to hold it for 32 counts or 32 clicks of the metronome. Right after that, we're going to go straight into a double stroke roll for the same 32 counts or 32 metronome clicks. And then finally, we're going to do 2 rounds of these for each BPM. So spoiler alert, I'm going to talk throughout this entire video. Is it going to be annoying? Probably, most likely. That's the whole point. I want it to be annoying because this is my chop challenge, and if I want to talk shit, I'm going to talk shit. If it is going to throw you off your game, then that's the point. I want you to be thrown off your game. I don't want you to make it through this chop challenge, all right? I want you to burn out. I want your hands to fall off. I want your fingers hurting. And if you want to try to use your wrists for more drum speed, which I've been saying for many years now, you don't want to do it. But if you want to try it, go for it. If you hurt yourself, that ain't my fault. Because I told you, dumbass. I warned you, dumbass. Don't use your wrists. All right, you don't have to use wrists to use it as a primary source for your strokes. But no, you guys just want to comment below in my videos that I need to use more wrists, that other drummers need to use more wrists, so you can blow your shit out when you're like 45 years old. Hell, you don't even got to be 45 years old. You can be 21, 22, 23 years old, and you're going to need some damn hand surgery and carpal tunnel surgery because your drum instructor told you that you need to play through your drum and use more wrists to play faster. But no, don't listen to sdjmalik. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He's only been drumming for the last 27 years and have been through all kinds of experiences with drumming. And now he just makes YouTube videos and stuff to try to entertain people. Why are we entertaining people? You need to focus on making your drumming fast. Matter of fact, why are you even playing a snare drum? You need to play on a drum kit, so then that way you can play some real gigs and make $25 to $100 a gig, but spend $75 traveling back and forth from the gig, and then let these damn gigs play you pennies to the dollar, because you know that's just the gig life. Why are you playing a snare drum? You need to just play a drum set. sdjmalik, why don't you play a drum set? Because I don't want to play a fucking drum set, okay? I like my snare drum. I like chops. I like drum speed. I like doing stick tricks. What's wrong with doing stick tricks? How come I can't do stick tricks? It's always got to be some serious shit with these drummers. Let me ask this. Why you always got to come at my videos telling me how I need to play in order to impress you, to make you feel good? Why do I got to make you feel good and happy? As if you're the one writing my checks, paying my salary. You're not even doing shit. You're just some random asshole in the comment section with no profile pic and no fucking videos telling me and other people how they need to play the drums and how they need to hold their drumsticks and how they need to use more wrists and just groove, baby, groove, and just Alright, in this video, we're going to do the triplet roll challenge. It's just a double stroke roll and a triplet bass time signature at 120 beats per minute. So we're going to hold this for about 5 minutes. In the meantime, I need you guys to go down there and give me a thumbs up on this video. Make that like button party. I need 1,000 likes on these videos so that way it can reach people that actually want to see these type of videos and possibly join in on this challenge. Speaking of which, if you want to join in on this challenge, you just got to get a drum pad, for a snare drum or whatever the case is, and hop on this challenge with me. As you can see, we're almost 1 minute into this challenge. You know, every time I do these commentary videos and they get popular enough, I get some of these people here and there that complain that I talk too much in the video, and I'm disturbing their practice. I'm disturbing their challenge right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm disturbing them. How about you are disturbing me for even telling me what to do on my own video? First of all, I make this video to try to entertain people, to try to inspire people, whatever the case is. And then we got people like you in my comment section complaining that I talk too much and I'm interrupting your flow with playing or whatever the case is, or you're trying to listen to my snare drum while I'm playing through the video. First off, I do not care how you feel. If that's how you feel, then don't watch the video. Give it a thumbs down if you want to. But you leaving the comments complaining that I talk too much ain't gonna do jack diddly squat shit for you. Alright, that shit ain't gonna work. I personally don't give a fuck anymore about what you think, because you're not even a true fan anyways. If you was a true fan, see my true fans, they know how I rock. They get the game. They get it. You know, some of them join the School of Super Drumming. Other people, which I really recommend if you want to get your chops up, to join the Super Drummers Boot Camp. Over there, you get no disturbance, no ads, none of me talking in the background of the video. It's just you following my directions on how to build your chops up, your drum speed, your endurance, all of that good stuff. And you know, you don't without the inconvenience. All right, if that's how you feel about my commentary, it's an inconvenience, then yeah. But to get free stuff, to get free videos like this, to get free exercises that are good exercises, that are not no bullshit that you be seeing on the internet telling you that if you play this exercise for this long, for 2-3 years, then you might get your chops up by just a little bit. Aren't you tired of that? Aren't you tired of these drum gurus on the internet telling you if you play certain exercises for a certain amount of time, or they clickbait you on YouTube, for all places, to get you to click on it, and then you in their comments say the same person, matter of fact, it could be the same person that praises one drummer, that gives them nothing but bullshit advice, and then you come on my videos talking all that stupid ass shit, telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to build no chops. I don't know about no drum speed. Oh, my favorite drummer on the internet can play at 5,000 beats per minute, single stroke, triple, double stroke rolls, and he could play for 5 minutes straight. While you, sdjmalik, you suck. You can't hold it for that long. My favorite drummer is way better than you. Oh, you know, that's the kind of comments I be getting. And real quick, congratulations to your favorite drummer. If they're that good, then all praises to them. But me personally, I don't give a fuck about your favorite drummer. Unless it's me, of course. If it's me, then yeah, that's a different story. But otherwise, fuck your favorite drummer. Now, going back to what I've been preaching for years now, y'all want to use more wrists. I don't get it. You think using more wrists is going to give you more drum speed and endurance just because your band director or whoever some mediocre ass drummer told you that if you use more wrists you'll become a better drummer, when in fact if you try to use more wrists and you do it for long enough, them wrists is going to turn into straight dust, and then when it's too late, now you want to try to listen to me and try to get advice when you know you probably need surgery on them wrists. I've been trying to protect you and everybody else in the drum community for all of these years. I'm talking over 7 years now since I've been doing drum tutorials. That's right, I've been preaching this forever. If you try to use more wrists, you try to hyperextend them to try to play at 7,000 beats per minute, single, double, triple stroke rolls, I guarantee you will blow them shits out. If you guys are seriously struggling with drum speed, endurance, any of that stuff, techniques, all of that good stuff, you really should check out my flagship program, the Super Drummers Boot Camp. If you click the link in the description, all you got to do is sign up real quick. It's free to do so. and you will get a chance to test your chops out to see exactly where you are with your chops. And then from there, you can decide to join the program or not. It's up to you. In this chop challenge video, we're going to do 4 different patterns. 3 of them are going to be rudiments, and 1 of them is going to be an exercise. The first pattern that we use is going to be the triplet stroke frenzy. We're going to start off with your right hand, and we're going to play this for 32 clicks or 32 counts. And then we're going to put both hands together. It's going to be the same count amount. And then we're going to move on to your left hand, same count amount. And finally, back to both hands. The next pattern we're going to do is the single stroke roll, and it's going to be played in sextuplets. And then for the next pattern, we're going to do a triplet roll, aka a double stroke roll. And then for the last pattern, we're going to use the double paradiddle. Alright, I'm going to need you guys to get this video to 1,000 likes. Why so many likes? Because it'll help push the video out to people that want to take on this chop challenge, or just want to watch this video. I don't know, just like it. There's plenty of you out there. You guys are just lazy that don't want to like videos. You just want to watch the video for free and shit, and not even leave a comment. You just watch the video like a zombie. Matter of fact, you don't even watch the video. As soon as the video clicks on, you're already looking at the next video to watch because your attention span is the length of a peanut. I'm not saying that's everybody on YouTube or on the internet in general, but I'm just saying the analytics don't lie. So at least if the video gets 1,000 likes, maybe it'll have a chance of surviving. Unlike my other videos, my long form videos. Most people only watch the short form videos because, again, the attention span of a peanut. It's like if I don't talk about some scientific shit there, or some alien invasion going on, or whatever the case is, nobody watches the video. Or if I don't do some fancy ass matter of fact, I could do a fancy drum cover, snare drum cover, and people still drop off in the first 5 seconds of the cover starting. I don't get it. I don't know what people want on this platform at this point. So I'm just gonna post whatever the comes to my mind. I might just scratch my feet and sniff them while I'm doing a double stroke roll at the same time for 25 minutes. Who knows? I don't know, because I sure don't. I don't know what y'all want. So I'm gonna just do whatever I want. I'm gonna post whatever I want. So now we are at 130 beats per minute, starting off with the triple stroke frenzy. Alright, I'm just, I'm a little rusty with these little exercises because I don't practice them for 50,000 million hours per day. So perhaps my right hand is a little bit lower than it should be for my left hand. My left hand looks great, but my right hand, I need to focus a little bit more. But nonetheless, I'm still chopping at the end of the day. And I can just see it now, scrolling through the comments of people saying, "Why are you talking in the video? You talk too much." Because I can talk. I can talk whenever I want to talk. It's my chop challenge. If you can't focus, then you shouldn't be drumming. What if you're performing in front of 10,000 people or 5,000 people and they're yelling and screaming at you? Some people out there are going to be talking trash about you, and you're going to be focused on them and not focusing on your drumming. My chop challenges aren't just about chops. They're about how much you can focus. Can you concentrate on your skills and playing while all the elements are out there? I'm out here in 95-degree heat with 85% humidity. It's hot as out here. But guess what? I'm still out here grinding my ass off in this video right now. Chop challenge, baby. And it could be the exact polar opposite. It could be 15 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll still be out here chopping. So I don't want to hear no excuses about anybody telling me that I talk too much, because at the end of the day, life is going to throw lemons at you, and you got to learn how to eat them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So while I deliver these cool chop challenges to you, in exchange, all I'm asking for is 1,000 likes on this video. In this chop challenge, we're going to do the triple stroke burner exercise to the absolute extreme. First off, you're going to start off with your right hand, 4 triple strokes with the accent on the first partial, and then 4 triple strokes without the accent. That's going to count as 1 repetition. Next, after you do your right hand, you're going to put both hands in, and it's going to be the same amount of repetitions. And then finally, we'll do 8 repetitions off of your left hand. If you think you can handle this challenge, go ahead and take your drum pad out, snare drum, drum kit, I don't care. Take it out with some drumsticks and let's get this party started. Speaking of which, I'm gonna need you guys to give me 1,000 likes and make that like button party. I'm not expecting 1,000 likes in one day of posting this video because the way the YouTube algorithm works, you gotta play the long game. This video will probably accumulate a bunch of views and likes over time if it does good in watch time. If it does terrible in watch time, which all of my videos have been absolutely awful with watch time, with retention rate, it don't matter what kind of video I post. No. You know what? I just realized this. So you got those that actually like to watch your videos and like your videos and actually watch through them, at least halfway through the video. And then you got the NPCs who click on your video and then just leaves in 5 seconds and just ruins your retention rate and makes you look like you're the crazy one, when in reality they're the assholes that just click on your video and then leave. Those fucking NPCs need to go. It is time. I'm getting tired of these damn NPCs just clicking on videos with no intention to even watch it, just to click off of it, just to say "F your video, sdjmalik." Here we go. We about to start this again, guys. Yeah. Oh yeah. You thought it was over? Nah. We gonna keep going. We're in interval number 2. If you got that drum pad out right now and you're doing this exercise with me in this video, then you know how much this burns right now. And it's gonna get worse. I'm telling you. And if you think you can survive through this, you're probably lying. You probably don't even have a drum pad or your sticks out or none of that. You're just watching this as a casual viewer, which is cool and all, but I don't want to see no comments saying, "Oh, this is easy. This is so easy. This exercise is so simple. I can do this in my dreams, in my sleep." Okay, post a video of you doing this entire interval with me. With me, you can do it. You can post a remix. I dare you to try to do one interval with me, just one, and try to keep up and be honest with how your forearms feel. Now, speaking of forearms, if you're burning in your forearms, then you are doing an excellent job. That's exactly what you want to target. That's what this exercise is all about. It's all about targeting your forearm muscles. You want them things to burn so that way you can build them chops, build that drum speed higher. Now, if you're burning your wrist area, the part that connects your forearms to your hand, then you're not doing so hot. All right, you're using horrible techniques probably. You're probably using the molar technique to try to play through this exercise. And I promise you what, you're gonna molar your wrists to absolute dust with some serious wrist injuries. All right. You see me doing it right now. It looks like I'm using wrist. It looks like I'm gripping my hands and just pounding through the drum. That is not what I'm doing at all. I'm actually using the finger control technique. And when I'm playing those accented strokes like that, those triple strokes, I am actually pushing the stick into the drum like a push-pull in a way. Not a molar technique, but a push-pull, which is way safer. If you look closely into my elbow, you can see that I am pushing my entire forearm into the drum as I play those accents out. That is one of my go-to techniques to make it through these type of exercises and just playing in general, because it's safe. And then of course when I'm in traditional grip, I am whipping that elbow out when I play those accents. I don't give a shit what these idiots say. If they tell you that you're flapping your elbows or some stupid shit like that, then they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Most likely, they are just some casual, or they think because they played 2-3 years on a snare drum, they're experts. Or it's mostly intermediate level drummers, low level expert, advanced drummers that talk all that shit. I promise you that. I promise you what. It's usually the top drummers in the world that don't criticize other drummers out there on how they're doing their stuff, talking shit in the comments, because they don't have time. We don't have time to do that stuff, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? I take that back from personal experience. There are a few of those out there that are elite level, that got elite level hands, yet they still got a lot to say about those who are lower level drummers, and they just absolutely obliterates their self-esteem. So unfortunately, yeah, there still are some toilet eating pieces of shit faces out there that got a lot to say about other drummers. But I promise you this, those pieces of shit probably have nothing going on for their lives because they didn't want to take their skills to the next level, to the next thing, entertaining, whatever the case is. They just, you know, they hit their prime, and then they just fucked off, and now they want to try to shut everybody else down because they don't want to see anybody elevate better than them, better than what they was able to achieve. Because, you know, once they pass their prime, they try to gatekeep the shit. Well, here's what I say to you: if you got a lower level skill level, and some asshole starts commenting on your videos, trying to criticize you and tell you that you suck or whatever the case is, tell them they can fuck off, and they have nothing else going on for their lives because they suck. You stand tall, you keep grinding, you put in that work, and I promise you, you'll surpass those assholes before you even know it. And then next thing you know, they'll be in your rear view mirror trying to bring you back to their level because they couldn't find out how they couldn't find their own success after you know, they hit their prime years or whatever the case is. Don't let any piece of shit from the internet on your life, whatever the case is, tell you that you aren't going to be successful or you aren't going to be able to achieve big things. Cuz that's the type of shit I've had to deal with for most of my life. I've had piece of shit faces tell me that I couldn't achieve anything, and if I tried to go on the internet that I ain't going to be shit. I better quit playing the snare drum and play on a drum kit so I can go make $50 a gig and spend $100 traveling to the gig. Nah, you can't get on the internet and make snare drum videos and become successful over it and gain millions of views and blow up on your videos. Nah. You ain't gonna make it like that. That ain't gonna be you. See, that's what these people have told me for many years now, and look at us. I know the views on the long form videos on YouTube aren't showing for it right now, but that's okay, because I'm here to put in the grind, and I'm gonna show all of those pieces of shit that they are once again proven wrong. Just as usual, I say from me to you, fuck them. Do what you want to do. If you want to be a snare drummer, if you want to play a drum kit, if you want to play a multi-tenor, if you want to play world percussion, if you want to sing, dance, it don't matter. Do what you do, and don't be afraid to thrive from it. And trust me, there are going to be some assholes out there that's going to try to pull you down. Fuck them. Alright, so this exercise is relatively easy, or not easy, but simple to play. You're just going to do a single stroke roll. These are going to be in sextuplets, basically in a 12/8 time signature style of playing. You're going to do 16 counts or 16 metronome clicks. They're the same thing. After that, you're going to go into your double stroke roll or triplet roll, and you're going to do 16 more counts of these. After you do both of these, that's going to count as one repetition. And we're going to do 4 of these total for this exercise. Should be fairly easy to understand how to play, or just follow along with what's going on in this video. Now, if you got a drum pad or some sticks right now, pull them out and hop on this challenge if you ain't scared to do so. All you haters out there, if you want to hop on this challenge as well and talk your shit in the comment section, go for it, because I'm going to just talk some shit right back to you. And to all my real ones, all my supporters, I truly appreciate you, love you all, and I am thankful that you guys are here watching my videos to this day. Alright, if you've been watching my videos for a while now, you already know what the drill is. It's time to hit that like button. Let's make that like button party, and let's get to 1,000 likes. I'm gonna need 1,000 likes, at least 1,000 likes for this video. Now, of course, I'm not expecting 1,000 likes to be in the first 24, 48, 72, 1 week, 2. I'm not expecting it to hit 1,000 likes in a quick span. That would be absolutely crazy. That means this video blew up and went viral somehow for some reason. Or it just means everybody wants to take on this chop challenge. And if that's the case, I'm gonna need you guys to all hit that like button. It tells the little AI computer on YouTube that you guys actually enjoy the content, and it will push it out to more people that may also enjoy content like this. Now, if you don't enjoy the content that I post and you watch my videos still, I mean, you're lying to yourself. You obviously enjoy what I post. You just hate the fact that you gotta keep clicking on my videos to watch it. Because within your deep, cold, broken heart, you know that you truly like me. You like the videos that I post. If you're tired of having some weak chops, struggling with drum speed, endurance, power, all of that stuff, I highly suggest that you join the Super Drummers Bootcamp. My flagship program is designed to help people like you and all of those out there that are struggling with techniques, struggling to figure out how to boost their drum speed, endurance, break through their plateau, all of that stuff. The link is in the description. Now, I will say that I've had the formula for quite a few years now on how to play a smoother, faster single stroke or double stroke or any rudiment for that matter. Because the secret is really just in the proper techniques that you use. The problem is when you got drum gurus out there telling you to use more wrists and stop using your arms and stop using rebound and all of that stuff. Use more wrists and blow your shit out. Turn them into dust. And then you're going to come crying in my inbox 3-5 years later asking for drum lessons and tips on how to fix your broken, injured wrists. Because you listen to your band director telling you that you need to stop using the finger control technique. You need to stop using your forearm to play smoother, better beats. You know what I'm saying? But no, don't listen to sdjmalik. Just go ahead and fuck your shit up and then just come crying to me in my email box. It don't even got to be 3 to 5 years later. It could be in months. It could be months from this post that you're going to be crying to me about how your wrists hurt because you didn't listen to me the first time, the second time I said this, the 5th time I said this, the 100th, millionth time I've said this. Then you got these drum gurus going in my comments telling me that I'm using the wrong techniques. I'm teaching bad habits and bad techniques, and I need to delete my videos because I'm teaching people all the bad things about drumming. Don't use your forearm. Don't flap your arms out there. You need to just use more wrists and keep your forearms still so that way you can destroy your shit. When you get to like 21 years old, 22, you could be 19. You could have marched the end of your marching at DCI or whatever circuit you're doing, and your shits will be fried for the rest of your drum career. You don't even have a drum career no more. You are too busy trying to fix the problem that is going on with your wrists. You probably got carpal tunnel and you can't feel your fingers or nothing because they told you need to play as hard as possible and play through a damn Kevlar drum head. Listen, if a bullet cannot get through a bulletproof Kevlar vest, how do you think your hands are going to play through a Kevlar snare drum head? Why would you try to play through the drum when you can just flow with the drum? That's what I've been preaching all of these years. You don't have to play through your shit. You can flow through it. You'll get just as much volume out of it as if you tried to hammer the shit out of them. But no, you want to play through them because you want to be heard. People can hear you already. Why do you need to be more heard when people can already hear you? Like, congratulations, pat yourself on the back. You can be heard. You don't need to play any harder. What you need to do is hone in on your damn techniques. Alright? I've been preaching these techniques. The finger control technique, it is best for the single stroke row. Like for this exercise right now, which we are on round 5 now. If you made it to round 5, hey, I applaud you if you were able to survive through this, because I was barely able to survive through this damn thing. I don't know what I was thinking putting this together. I just wanted to see if I can challenge y'all to a chop challenge and with some basic rudiments. But check this out. Even with basic rudiments, if you utilize them the proper way, you can get some true results. You don't have to do these fancy ass drum exercises, okay? I'm guilty of that too, because I like fancy exercises. But for chop building purposes, all you need is the single stroke row and the double stroke row. Maybe a paradiddle or two here. And nowadays, maybe the triple stroke and the quadruple stroke row, because, I'm pioneering those two rudiments, and I'm finding out new techniques that you can use to play through those rudiments. Speaking of rudiments, there are a lot of drummers out there that are trying to gatekeep the fact that there are 40 rudiments in the basic 40 or whatever. Even though it started with 13 or 26, whatever rudiments, jumped this way up to 40. No. Now you can't add any more rudiments because it's just beats now. They don't want to add any more rudiments. I don't get it. If you are gatekeeping rudiments, if you are gatekeeping progress, I absolutely hate you. But nonetheless, if you made it through this exercise, again, I applaud you. Please like this video. Let's try to get to 1,000 likes. I'm not expecting to get to 1,000 likes, but if it happens, then I am happy about that. I appreciate all of you that's watching. Thank you. If you guys are seriously struggling with drum speed, endurance, any of that stuff, techniques, all of that good stuff, you really should check out my flagship program, the Super Drummers Bootcamp. If you click the link in the description, all you got to do is sign up real quick. It's free to do so, and you will get a chance to test your chops out to see exactly where you are with your chops. And then from there, you can decide to join the program or not. It's up to you.